Welcome to Raider Talks. I am your host, Art Navarrete, here alongside Nick, Ibarra. Today, we're going to talk about Derek Carr and the contract. It's looking like he's going to get a contract extension. It's looking like it's going to be upwards of $35 to $40 million.
Yeah.
On Twitter, there's a lot of people talking crap about it, supporting it. I kind of want to know how you feel about it.
Yeah, no, first off, I think it's a good sign because, Ziegler and McDaniels have their guy. They want Carr as their QB, and they're going to make sure he is going to be their QB, not only for this season, but going forward.
Yep.
So, they're not afraid to get what they want. They want this, and they're going to make it happen. Yeah, no, I'm pumped. I'm excited. All season I've been rooting for Carr. Even when we were 6-7 after that Kansas City game, I told you that Carr's still it.
Yeah.
Carr's still the guy, and that we can probably make a run with him, and we did. Won some big games at the end, and it's going to get a well-deserved extension.
Yeah, when the reports came out, I was a little bit I was questioning it a little bit, kind of the extension part of things, because I thought he had a good season. I thought he did enough to be the quarterback for the Raiders for the next year, but I didn't think maybe it was enough for an extension. But then when I looked at the number, it's $35 million. It's looking like that number looks very fair. It's a very friendly deal for the Raiders. And Carr said that, or I heard that Carr's not looking for a long-term contract either. Like, it doesn't need to be a long-term contract. It could be a 3-year contract as well, something a little smaller. And I think that's very fair for the Raiders, very fair for Derek Carr as well.
Yeah,
$35 million. That'll put him as probably, so you look at the numbers of all these quarterbacks. That'll put him probably when he signs a deal at around number 9 in quarterbacks, money made.
Probably.
But then after some other quarterbacks sign their deals, Carr's probably going to be in around the 12 range. 12th highest paid quarterback.
Yeah, just like he was when he first signed it. He was the highest paid leader in the league for like a couple days, and then people started signing. Yeah,
so then now he'll be around the 12th highest paid quarterback with that deal.
Yeah,
and that's very friendly because he's a top 12 to top 10 quarterback for sure. He can even squeeze in that top 8. So I think it's very fair for the Raiders and Derek Carr, and I'm excited for next year because we have a quarterback that can take us to the Super Bowl. As you can see, you saw Matthew Stafford and Joe Burrow in the Super Bowl, and Carr is just as good as those two guys.
Yeah, and when I watched the Super Bowl, everybody before when he was in Detroit, everybody was comparing Derek Carr to Matthew Stafford, and look at what Matthew Stafford did with talent around him, and now he's a Super Bowl champ. So bring in a couple more pieces, and we should be right there.
Yeah, I talked about it on the last show a little bit, how just bringing a couple pieces, I think we're going to be a Super Bowl contender. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel like we're going to be like with Derek Carr. Yeah. And we see people on Twitter kind of bashing this a little bit. Oh, yeah. Kind of saying that Carr's never really won. He's never won a playoff game. He doesn't have a winning record. And I can look at you guys and say, I agree with you guys. That's true. That's never happened. He's never won a playoff game. He has a losing record, but all I can say is the last 2 years in Vegas, he has not had a losing record. Yeah, he took us to the playoffs in a year where we probably shouldn't have made the playoffs.
It didn't look like it coming. Yeah.
I think he could obviously do better and all that. Oh yeah. But I think that's what Josh McDaniels brings. He's gonna bring the best out of Carr, the most out of Carr that maybe he's never gotten before in his career.
Yeah, no, this could be a perfect pairing. They bring something out of each other, and this could also be the one. And I know we always talk about it, but hey, you want us to go get your best friend Devontae? We'll go get him for you. But that's we already talked about that and everything. But
we made a Devontae video. Yeah. Everyone's commenting that we're not getting Devontae, but just know that I think there's a decent chance we get Devontae.
Yeah,
a decent chance.
But I think they can both bring things out of each other that we haven't seen and the NFL hasn't seen out of Josh McDaniels, and I think it's gonna be really good. And it starts when when he signs.
Yeah, I'm just excited for next season, and I feel like this deal is just friendly. It's a very friendly deal for the Raiders. People are saying it's not friendly, but it is. It really is a friendly deal. $35 million opens up space for us to go get some good players. And if Carr signs this contract now, it's going to open up more space for us to get players now and in the future.
Do we know? Yeah. The more you wait, the more you're just like, we don't know where money's going, where we're going to do here, we're going to do here. You sign it soon. there's been a couple numbers been thrown around where they're just going to give him the 2 years, $80 million plus with this year, the 20, and then all even out to that 33, 35 range, or you do something and it's going to, I saw one long-term, but I don't think it is going to be a long-term. I think it's going to be within the 2-3 years plus this year to make him a 3 or 4 year deal.
Yeah.
Within that $30 to $40 million range, which is very friendly. Everybody thought that the 25 when he signed, 4 or 5 years ago was, hey, he deserves it, he earned it, but
people are looking at that 35.
Yeah.
That 35 now and saying, well, he signed a $25 million. He wasn't the guy he was when we signed that deal.
But everything went up, cap went up.
Yes.
Everything is
But everything goes up. I mean, throughout the years, the quarterbacks, the money's going to go up, 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 up.
So this is basically maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit tiny bit more. Maybe, but this is kind of like the same contract money-wise he signed back in 2016.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
It could even be a little less, a little bit more. We don't know how the inflation or whatever has gone.
Well, because now top quarterbacks are going to be making that 40 to 45.
Yeah,
and when
Mahomes got that $45 million deal.
And when
you never know what a guy like Aaron Rodgers, if he comes back,
and
he's gonna get.
And when cap a
couple
goes up even a little bit more and a little bit more, and quarterbacks can be making up to 45. I know it already is, but that could just be the normal 45, 50 mil. So I think,
so what do you think Burrow would get in his first deal?
Herbert with the Super Bowl under his belt, Herbert with all the accolades he's done and everything.
Those guys are going to get upwards of 40 plus million, I think, for sure. And if we can get Carr for 35 million, it's a steal. A lot of teams want Carr.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of teams would love to have a guy like Carr because the quarterback situation in the NFL is a little inconsistent right now, especially this past season where I feel like there's 12 or 13 good quarterbacks and everyone else was like their quarterback situation was not good. It was horrible.
Yeah, they're pretty much going week from week or just very inconsistent. Yeah.
And Carr is one of the most consistent quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And we know after watching this Super Bowl this last year with Stafford and Burrow that being solid, being consistent quarterback is what's good enough to take you to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
With the good defense, some good, decent wide receivers. And
seeing even Burrow.
Bengals made it with a bad O-line.
Yeah. Seeing even Burrow and Stafford, the comparisons, but even Burrow I know he had Jamar Chase and all them, but just guys that really just out there just playing, really. Burrow is really showing signs of superstardom and, but still early on in his career, and he's just doing his thing, just having fun, just playing. And, as long as Stafford and everything, we've got the guy to do this. We've got the guy to sit there and bring us our championship that we want.
Yeah.
It's not like we have some we just got to wait another year because there's a quarterback in the draft in 2 years or this and that.
There's no sure thing yet.
Yeah. We've got our guy right now. We don't know what's going to happen in free agency. There's really no one in the draft. We draft 22. No one's going to be there. Let's lock this guy up and make a run at this.
Yeah, this is my thing. So if you guys are saying that we shouldn't keep Carr or, we shouldn't keep Carr, this is kind of something I'll tell you because I've been on that train as well, or maybe we should move on because it just hasn't worked out. And I'm going to tell you right now that looking at the quarterback situations in the NFL, we have a solid quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
We really do have a solid quarterback. And if we're not going to get an upgrade for next season, after you just made the playoffs, then what the hell are we doing?
Exactly.
We can't do anything if we're not going to get an upgrade. And don't get me wrong, if they said Aaron Rodgers wants to deal with the Raiders, he wants to play for them, and he's going to go there for sure, and you're picking between Carr and Rodgers, I'm going to say Rodgers just because he's better. I think he could take us to the Super Bowl. I know Carr's can last longer. He's younger. But, that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen.
I would say it have to be a for sure thing, a really for sure thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're not going to sit there and trade Carr for picks or let him walk or cut him, and then all of a sudden you're stuck with, I'm going to just say Winston. Because there's nobody out there.
Your plan didn't work. I'm saying unless it's a for sure thing that you're getting an upgrade, for sure getting an upgrade, there's nothing really the Raiders can do and feel safe about it and feel like they're going to be able to contend the next couple of years because anybody else besides there's a couple anyone else besides here, I'll tell you the names: Mahomes, Josh Allen, Rodgers, Herbert, maybe like Burrow and those guys. Like anything else besides those guys, like you don't know if you're getting an upgrade or not. I mean, there's other guys too, like Lamar Jackson. I'm forgetting people. Don't go crazy in the comments that I forgot some people, but you have to for sure get an upgrade if you're going with someone else. And I agree with that because we made the playoffs last year. We can't take a step backwards.
Mm-hmm. No, you're absolutely.
That's a big gamble.
And if you sit there and you look at maybe the top, let's say 5 quarterback, or let's say 6 or 7. You got Deshaun Watson out there.
Yep.
Hasn't played in a year. You don't know where his head's at. You'd have to give up a lot to go get him. Russell Wilson, kind of the same thing.
Deshaun Watson is definitely risky. And I thought Carr had a better season than Russell Wilson last year.
Mm-hmm. No, I thought he did too.
I personally, I like Derek Carr more than Russell Wilson. Personally.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson's not what he was in his prime because Carr can throw better than Russell Wilson. Definitely throw the ball better than Russell Wilson. And then Russell Wilson isn't as mobile as he used to be. He's becoming more of a pocket passer every year.
Yeah.
So he's just like Carr, except Carr has a better arm.
So and
more
then,
accurate.
You bring in a new coach, new general manager. I would love to see them pick in the first rounds these next couple years instead of
trading our picks.
Yeah, trading a first and second for these next 2 years or whatever, and then we're sitting here, on this show talking about their draft grades doing on from third round on, or couple here in the later rounds. I think that's why I would just, and I think we are stay put. We're all good. Don't trade for anything, and because I really would like to see what Ziegler and McDaniels do in the draft.
Yeah, like you said, stay put. No need to panic. We made the playoffs last year, and I think Josh McDaniels feels like he's the guy that can get the Raiders over the hump.
Yeah, I think we're good right now, and we're not, our quarterback position right now it's not something that we need to worry about. Lock them up, and let's worry about other key positions, other holes that we need, and because like you said, we can make a run at this thing. Yeah,
for sure. I know we can make a run at this thing, especially watching this past season where I thought just a decent Bengals team made the Super Bowl, and I thought just a team that got hot in the Rams made the Super Bowl. Obviously, they have the talent, but they're just a solid football team. Yeah, nothing great, nothing special, and there's no team like that right now in the NFL that you're like, oh man, we need to worry about those guys, especially in the AFC.
Yeah, no, the Chiefs
it's wide open.
The Chiefs look like they're
maybe on the I'm not gonna get twisted. The Chiefs, they beat us bad in both the games. Both the games, they beat us bad. They have our number. We definitely need to get over that hump. But they are getting beat by other teams. The Chiefs are. But we need to get over the hump of beating the Chiefs.
It seems like their best games were just against us, and then they've gone back down to earth a little bit.
They call it Raider Week, right? Is that what they call it? Raider Week? Is that what the teams call it? They call it Raider Week?
Oh, yeah. Another bye.
It's messed up. It's messed up. Not this past season. Maybe for the Chiefs.
Maybe for the Chiefs. That's why I said it, because I thought we were just talking about the Chiefs.
Maybe the Chiefs.
But no, they look a little down on the decline a little bit. We played really well with Herbert and the Chargers. Broncos, they always give us a good fight, but these past couple of years we've always been.
We have their number.
This division is wide open, and
it's wide open for everybody too.
No, and
I think the Broncos are the worst team, and I think they're still solid. Yeah, and they still have a chance
because they could be a piece or two away.
They still have a chance to win the AFC West. I mean, they can get someone pretty solid. Yeah, and they'll have a chance to, because they didn't have really a quarterback this year.
Yeah,
and half the season they didn't have a quarterback because of injuries, and then they had who they have again?
Bridgewater. They had Teddy Bridgewater.
B. Yeah, they had Teddy B. So,
and then Drew Lock
for a couple of games, but if you get someone better than Teddy B, you never know. They have a really good defense.
Yeah, no, they do
every year. But Fangio's gone.
Fangio is gone, taking a year off.
You never know.
But no, I think the AFC West is wide open. I think the AFC is wide open. Bengals came out of the AFC. No one predicted that.
No. Hey, I got a question.
What's up?
Do you think they're going to make it again in the next 15 years?
To the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I don't think so
either. I don't think so.
This could be one, and I know this ain't the Bengals show, but if they make the playoffs next year, they could probably make some noise or whatever.
Until they play us?
Until they play us, yeah. At home? At Allegiant?
At Allegiant. We ain't gonna be in the jungle this time.
Yeah. But this could be the one where, man, they can grow from this, or they can fall from this and go 7-8 wins.
Yeah, I can see them.
I can see that too.
I can definitely see them being like a 7-8 win team next year.
Yeah,
I can see him at most being like a 10-win team at most next year. I don't see him being anything more than a 10-win team.
Because all you got to do is just pressure Burrow. Burrow got sacked a whole bunch of times in the postseason.
I know, but they did have a bad offensive line.
No,
but what are they going to do? Are they obviously they're going to have to upgrade it, but are those guys going to be an upgrade they get? Are they going to be good? I don't know. All right, this ain't the Bengals show. We need to start talking about those guys.
Just them, the number 1 seed Tennessee Titans,
Like going to next year, I think you're worried. This is who you're worried about in the AFC, and that's Tennessee. It's Tennessee. They're solid.
No, you're
They're
right.
solid. Well, I'm not saying like if we play them in the playoffs, I'm feeling pretty good.
In the regular season, they won the AFC,
but they're going to be a team that they're going to they might compete for the home field advantage. In the AFC. You never know. And then you got the Chiefs.
Chiefs, you're a little worried about in our division.
Yeah, Chargers. I think we'll be. I think we have the Chargers number a little bit. Like, I mean, it's been 50-50 last.
They're just very inconsistent.
They're very inconsistent, but you never know if they're going to be consistent next year.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Like, they're definitely on the rise. Yeah. They're a team on the rise. They're a team, like, you just got to be worried about the next couple of years.
Yep.
But I feel like Raiders just have their number a little bit. Who else do we got? The
Buffalo.
Bills.
I think Buffalo.
I'm a little worried about the Bills.
Going into next year, good. Buffalo,
That's why I know I'm getting ahead of myself. But if we make the playoffs, that's why we need to have home field advantage.
Because you don't want to go to Buffalo.
You don't want to go to Buffalo.
With those crazy
play in the
fans
snow. You don't want to go to Chiefs, Kansas City, play in the snow and cold weather.
Yeah.
You need to have home field advantage. Because I think if you play in Vegas against the Bengals, we win.
Yeah. You want to play somewhere inside and be cool. Wear black out.
And black out. Have your fans.
Yeah.
The fans might will the Raiders still win in that Charger game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was there, but
we were. Yeah,
I helped them. We helped them.
We helped them.
We helped them. But yeah, this is they start off with the Derek Carr. But all I'm saying is I feel pretty good right now. I can't wait till free agency.
I'm excited.
I can't wait till the draft. Combine soon. We're gonna watch the combine together. We have to watch the combine. Look at some of our favorite players, especially in the offensive line side of things. Wide receivers.
Maybe even wide receiver, yeah.
I think we might just need to go get someone fast. Just fast.
Just run.
Just fast.
You're running a go route. Just run.
Go deep.
No, but yeah.
That's a distraction right there.
Like you said, I'm excited. I saw something today that free agency is like 29, 30 days away. Yep. And then from there, and then it's draft.
And that's some of the best days when you do the talks the first couple of days, and then you can officially sign.
Yeah.
Then you hear all those rumors. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Well, plus me up on the
as a Raider fan, you start to learn to love free agency and the draft because usually we're losing. You know what I mean?
I love
start worrying about it half of the season.
I love when the new league year comes and you watch ESPN and Adam Schefter's right there with all like 7 of his phones right there, all ringing and stuff. And that's gonna pump us up because we were expecting some big free agents to come in here, some key free agents to come, and just with that, the draft, like you said, combine, and then. What really pumps me up is when we get to OTAs and rookie mini camps and everything. And
I had an idea that we go to a training camp this season. What do you think?
Yeah,
are you in?
That'd be late July, early August.
No, I say we go to Vegas, go to the training camp, or if they have one at Allegiant Stadium again, go there. And kind of
because we don't know if they're going to be back in Napa or not. Yeah,
Napa.
Well, wasn't it? They're going to keep it in Vegas now?
The training camp? It's always in Vegas.
But these past 2 years because of COVID, I thought they were going to talk about going back to Napa. It would be perfect right there in Vegas. No, right there in your home.
They're doing training camp over there.
Yeah,
but I think it'll be. We need to go there. I think that should be a plan. Go there, maybe even talk to some players.
Yeah, I've always wanted to.
That'll be fun. Camp. Yeah, and then we can watch some of the new guys that came in. Watch some of the rookies. It'll be pretty fun. That'll be something we need to do. That'll be good for the channel, good for everybody.
That'd be hella cool.
Yep. So, pretty much we're saying that Derek Carr is a good fit, especially with this price point. We're feeling good about the Raiders. That's about it.
Yeah, Derek Carr's going to be a Raider for these next 3, maybe even 4 years. So.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Make sure to give us a follow on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all at RaiderTalks. We'll see you guys for the next video. Go Raiders.
Go Raiders.